It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark. Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Pass to Bay. Johnson surveying the floor. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man. Up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Now here's Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Bay. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Porter. Now Cunningham. There's the drive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Away team ball.
And here's Porter. Driving the lane. Robinson with the block. Here's Grant. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the left wing. Here's Grant. 2 points. That one goes.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by Wood. Porter looking it over. Sweet move. And finished off by Porter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Trying to get open is Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Wade on the wing. Wing shot on the way. Misses off the right iron.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Here's Wood. Wade outside. The rebound by Johnson.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Takes it inside. Here's Robinson. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Clock at 6. It's another look. And Robinson with the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Wade. It in.
And you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Bledsoe. And he drives in. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Tremendous explosion towards the rack. Bledsoe in attack mode, and I love
it. James right side. And James throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
he's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Aston Yang buries it from three-point range.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Lee bounce pass. Here's Bledsoe. Banked in off the glass. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night.
You know, so often we see Bledsoe trying to get all the way to the rim, at least as close as possible. That's the mentality I think you've got to have.
Second personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
Line for the away team, Jalen Green.
Both free throws good from Green.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Lee outside. A shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Misses the three.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Green. Nice move. No good on that one. Good D by Lee. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Takes the three. And James pulls it down. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the dunk by James.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Bledsoe looking around. Going inside. Misses from close range.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 1. And don't go away.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. It won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Cunningham with it. Driving in. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor.
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
And Johnson now top of the key. Second chance shot. And it's Robinson with the bucket inside. Robinson's got his second basket.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Cunningham.
Away team foul. Alfred Schengen. First personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team.
It's stolen. Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Assist goes to him.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Cunningham. Back to Johnson. With the drive. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And a wide open look for Porter. From beyond the arc and then some. Porter's got 9.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
Pass to Bay. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Wood with the drive. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Grant. Now, here's Cunningham. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
And finished off by Porter. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Cunningham looking it over. Here he goes. Misses the layup. Stolen by Robinson. Poked loose. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Stolen by Wade.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
And then Porter with the jam.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Here's Cunningham. Back to Grant. Over Okongwu. Off target from the baseline. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Checking in for your home team, Isaiah Stewart, Saban Lee.
Pass to Bay. Lets it go with a three. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. And here is Okongwu. Covered by Lee. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
A
first
drive
half.
by Lee. They can't stop the run with that one. Driving to the basket. And that one's good by Porter.
Assist from
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Lee outside. Back to Bay. Pass to Stewart. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Puts the move on. And finished off by Porter.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
To the middle. Here's Wayne. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Boy, that was well done by Bledsoe there. Nice timing on that block.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The drive by James makes the most of the high percentage shot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
For 3. No good on the shot. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's James. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Down low. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 8.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
That'll do it for the first half. They're up by 11. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And James throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
6 to shoot. The baseline J. Johnson's shot is off. Pass to Green. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And it's Johnson penetrating. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
From deep, James. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And the foul on Josh Richardson.
Josh Richardson.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Grant. Shot clock at 6.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And it's Green missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Johnson can't hit. Here's James. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Bay. Over Richardson. Bay, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Taylor.
And the shot goes down. Taylor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Get ready.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. In the corner, Bay with it. And stolen by Richardson. Nice shot by James.
The assist.
James has got 17.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Hayes.
Your home team, Julian Hayes.
Hayes hits them both. Here is Porter. 17 points in the game. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Okeke. No good on the 3. Out to the wing. Diallo inside. Out to the right wing. Bay with it. Now guarded by Porter. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Wade. No good with the layup. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Bay. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Grant. Hayes with it.
That's a 24.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
And here's Porter. Into the lane. And finished off by Porter.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Hayes. He's on target from 8 feet out. Here's Wade. He has 6. Outside, Porter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got 21 in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. That shot, no good. And they're moving it up. Bay wide open, and he drains it from beyond the arc. Bay's got 8.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Quarter outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Bay. Puts up a 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's Hayes in the corner. Clock at 4. From deep, it's hauled in by Wood. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when we get ready for that home stretch.
Away team ball. Substitution for your home team.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Okongwu's shot is good. 6 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
It's deflected. Here's Diallo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lee outside. Lets it go from deep. Okeke grabs the miss. Fast break, here they come. Here's Wade. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. Wade's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Johnson with it. Hits the front of the rim and out. Now here's Green. Outside, Taylor. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
For 3.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass.
Johnson is used to getting knocked around a little. Love how he maintains his balance and focus on these shots.
Pass to Şengün. And a miss there on the triple. Johnson outside. The 8-footer. That one a little long. To the inside. Taylor. It's slammed in by Taylor.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Johnson outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But I mean, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Johnson gets the bucket.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Now Cunningham. And stolen by James. No good that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Pass to Bay. Back to Johnson. Grant outside. Right wing. Cunningham with it. Now Green defending. Oh, and the dunk by Taylor.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Johnson. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And you like to see since the half now. He's finally starting to come around.
Back to James. They kick it out to Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Johnson down low. Green with the rebound. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
James in the post. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pass to Bay. Launches it. Taylor with the rebound. And here is James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 13 points in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second
Clark, with the
foul.
success of the play-in tournament,
team
Commissioner
foul.
Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players will be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Shooting for the away team. Kevin.
And Porter drops them both. Here is Cunningham. Pass to Bay. To the right side. And to get open is Robinson. Offline with his 3. Porter inside. Shoots over Grant. Porter, no luck. From deep, Johnson. Joe Johnson on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Cunningham with it. Grant outside. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Grant.
Man, Grant has great intensity on his drives to the basket. I mean, there's a ferocity with which he drives that's quite unique.
And the basket is good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Johnson. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Porter. That's tipped. Deflects the pass to the middle. And finished off by Wood.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Over to the wing. Pass to Grant. And, Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played. But if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is. And you have to adapt and adjust. And that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Wade with the block.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the two-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
Here's Porter, and the layup is good.
Kevin Porter.
Porter's got 30 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Robinson, off target with that shot. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect.